you're new here, you might not know what made that bin leaving this house so exciting.
1 month ago, we bought the cheapest house in the neighborhood.
We thought it would be just another run-of-the-mill renovation like the one we did in our last series, but two things happened. The first is I kind of fell in love with this house, and I think I want to keep it for ourselves.
Second, we found asbestos in the house.
For the last week, we've had a specialist demolition company in the house doing the asbestos removal. And this is the first time we're going to see the house since they've left.
That's not true. You were in the house last week in a hazmat suit.
I was in the house last week in a hazmat suit. This is the first time we are showing the house to Chris. So let's see what he thinks.
Wow. Can't believe how clean it is.
I told you, it's so clean.
Seems bigger too.
Yeah. It seems huge.
Yeah. Oh, this is great. Now we can take out the TARDIS.
The TARDIS has got a very strange angle all of a sudden. I don't think that was there before. But it doesn't matter. If you're new here, you don't know. We call this the TARDIS. It used to be a closet, and it's coming out almost immediately, I hope.
Well, it's in the middle of the room.
I kind of want to take it out today. Do you think we can do that one today?
Sure.
Yes! This is the first time that we're seeing it totally open up.
Yeah. I'm guessing we'll have to replace this beam.
Oh my goodness, yeah. You're not allowed to chew up beams like that, are you?
Well, yeah, we'll talk to the engineer.
Speaking of the engineer, now that we're demoed, we can see all the framing and we can look for any load-bearing walls. And I'm a little bit worried that this corner of this weird jut out might be load-bearing because it lines up with this post, which we know to be load-bearing. Can you ask the engineer about that?
Definitely.
Do you see anything concerning now that you get to see the framing for the first time?
No.
You were wondering about all that plumbing.
I kind of had an idea where it was from the basement, but we have to move all this plumbing. So that'll be a challenge.
One thing I was worried about before all this demolition happened was the drop-down ceiling that was in this bathroom, and it's what I suspected. The toilet drains are lower than the floor joists, so we're planning to still have bathrooms up here, but I don't want a drop-down in this room. Is that something that you can fix?
So all this has to go, obviously, because we're taking down these walls. And then we're going to rerun in the joist cavity, and hopefully we can tuck it underneath and into a pantry wall back here.
So that's one big concern off my list. So you're planning to take out these bathtubs now that the asbestos abatement is done? And then all of these walls where the bathroom was, you can just take all of that out, right?
Yeah, that's not load bearing.
Okay, great.
So we can take those down.
And you can also just demo the old closets, right?
Yeah, the heat runs we'll have to remove, and then once our new framing's up, we'll rerun those.
And then the fireplace is coming out soon too, right? We don't know exactly when.
They were thinking they might be able to start tomorrow.
Ooh, okay. So it could get even more exciting. Let's go upstairs because I want to show you our bedroom. Are you walking through walls just on principle because you can at this point?
Yeah, shortcut.
So this heating run you're planning to take out so this dumb stub wall can go, right?
Yeah, this is furnace exhaust from the old furnace.
Okay.
So it's not actually connected.
Oh, it's not connected to anything. Okay. So that'd be an easy takeout.
No, except you have to go up on the roof.
Oh, the poor TARDIS. How did he get such a slant? Do you think you can just push him right over? Almost. Oh. Now he's got a real slant. Up here was so exciting for me when I was in the hazmat suit. When you get all quiet, it makes me nervous.
You can just see where there's a bit of old moisture.
Where?
In this top corner here. Well, I'll have to get a ladder and look closer.
Oh.
It looks like it's dried up, old moisture.
Okay. Well, we think the roof was leaking at one point, the old original roof.
The old roof, yeah.
Yeah. Do we have to be worried about how black this is? Because this toilet, well, every toilet leaked in this house, we know.
We can always replace those boards.
Can we?
Once we get that plywood up, we can have a closer look.
Okay. All right, and then the one room I'm excited because you've always been a little bit nervous that our bedroom's going to be way too small.
Yes.
This is going to be closed. This is going to be the door. And look, this bedroom's going to be a great size. It doesn't seem crazy small.
Yeah, because all those walls are coming
This
out.
goes, and our bed goes like either right here, coming out from the wall, or it goes here under the window.
A new, bigger window.
The new bigger window. So in last week's video, I was saying how the new window is going to be centered on this wall. So it's going to go from this existing opening all the way across to pretty much that exact same spot on this wall. So huge window looking out at the trees. Okay, super excited about that. So, what do you think?
I still can't get over how clean it is
It's
in here.
crazy, right?
Yeah.
Excited to get to work?
Yeah, let's bring some tools in.
As the basement did not have asbestos, so we couldn't afford to have these guys do the demolition down there. We have a bunch of drywall still to take down there. Then we can finalize once and for all the framing and get our structural engineer out here so he can confirm where we're taking down and moving walls and stuff.
Yeah, and then he'll get us engineering drawings for the city.
We did finalize the permit drawings, and those final revisions I should have hopefully by the end of the day today. And then, do we get to start putting this house back together?
Soon.
Soon, which means I have to design a kitchen, design 3 bathrooms, pick flooring, pick lighting.
So much.
So much work still to do. Let's start the fun stuff. Let's finally get rid of that. And you want to get it down so you can bring all your tools in the house.
Well, yeah, it'll be easier. I don't have to walk around it.
How do you take it down?
I think I'm just going to use my Sawzall and cut the nails on the bottoms of the studs and just kind of pull them.
And then that's it? It'll just topple over?
Probably.
Okay, fingers crossed.
Doesn't matter what I do, she's got a hold on me.
Might be one of the oldest tools I own.
Really? How long have you had it for?
A long time. Just won't die.
When we're going dancing, my heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy. Dancing in her records, and I love the way she looks in my eyes.
I realize that the giant thing still has to be carried outside, but oh my God, it's so much better.
She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country.
Still have a lot of demo to do. We still have the basement to finish off, get the drywall off the ceilings, and a few walls down there. First, I'm going to start taking out these bathtubs. I've got one here, one upstairs. So I better get some more lights on and get to work, see what I can get done.
Woke up at the break of dawn, empty hotel room. Just had to get up, get dressed, get out. Get behind the wheel again. I gotta see your face, I miss you, I miss you. Got a long way left, but I'm gonna make it there tonight. Got my songs on the list.
Getting the last of the demo done.
Yeah, I'm trying to open the back side of the fireplace in the basement because Troy Demolition's here and they're helping us remove that chimney.
I know. They're
Yeah.
working hard in there. It's very loud.
Yeah.
And you're doing basement drywall too?
Yeah, basement drywall.
And you got the tubs out, I see.
Yeah, that was the first thing this morning.
All right, so hopefully last week of demolition.
There's still lots.
Is there still lots?
Yeah, because we have to wait for the engineer and then we can start, and permits, and we can start removing structure.
I always think that we're like at the spot where things get to start going back together, and he always...
Okay, don't forget about the plumbing we have to remove
Oh yeah.
and the electrical.
The good news is I don't have any of the design work done. We got a present. Open it up. It's like Christmas in October. And I think it's something you could really use today. Let's see.
Base camp dust mask.
Huh?
That is perfect timing.
Just in time for some basement demo?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, 2.
we got 2. All right, and looks like it comes with a bunch of replaceable filters. And there's the mask.
I mean, it looks cool.
yeah.
It's a cool looking mask. It's much cooler than the mask I was wearing in the last video. And I also noticed you don't have to wear a tie-back suit. Okay, well, I'll let you try that on. Tell us what you think of it in a bit. Troy Demolition is making short work of the fireplace, but it's very loud in there. It's looking good, guys. Is it comfy?
Yeah, I think I just have to adjust it a bit. But yeah, nicer than rubber against your face.
Long time coming, but I know we're gonna be alright. Got an open road. I'm heading home. I'm heading I'm heading again. I've been going round and round, always on the run. But now I'm getting back on the right track. Yeah, I wanna feel you close to me, but you're still far away. I need you, need you, I need you. Got a long way left, but I'm gonna make it there tonight. Got my songs on the stereo. It's been a long time coming, but I know we're gonna be alright. Got an open road. I'm heading home.
That's Dustin. Help and Chris. They're still hanging out here because they are tackling the removal of the fireplace. They were just so handy to have around, and Chris was a little bit worried about going up on the roof by himself. They have a really cool setup going on. They've got this itty bitty baby bin. Isn't it so cute? Because it's going to be full of very heavy stuff, and they're making a chute that's going to come down the roof and hopefully slide right into the bin. Boom! For all the bricks of the chimney.
I'm heading again. I can't
It's been a very busy week. It is so noisy in there. You cannot hear anything. But look, the chimney is gone, and this bin is very full. I'm very excited because I'm going to show you how much bigger the living room is. We have a break in the noise. Look, no more fireplace. The room feels so much bigger. See what I mean about noisy? And very dusty. Those new masks really arrived at the perfect time. Chris is going to tell you all about how much he likes it a little bit later, but for now, he is working away, touching the roof. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to hear you.
Probably not. Doing what I can from inside, and then there's less to do from the top.
And then what do you have to do from the top? Just add shingles?
So I have to actually add a proper supported piece of wood and then shingle it before the snow comes. Maybe on Monday.
Oh no! And at the end of the day, Chris and I have to get a handle on everything we have to do for next steps of this project, and there's a lot of them. We're going to share that with you, and of course, how much money we spent this week.
I woke up in a king-size bed. Took all the car, stranger to my room. The neighbors gave me a side eye, like I was blind.
I am definitely sure that you cannot hear what I am saying because so much is happening. But this is so crazy. I have to show you. So they're through the living room now, and I'm going to show you downstairs because you'll remember that the fireplace goes all the way to the basement. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's crazy down here. You can see why we all have to wear masks because it is so dusty.
Heads up. Got it? No. Yeah, there's still one brick. That's fine.
I think we said it in last week's video. If we didn't, I'm saying it again. I am beyond it. I'm gonna go outside. I think I said it on last week's video. I'm going to say it again. This team from Troy Demolition has been unbelievable. We are just so happy with the work that they've been doing in the house. Why don't I show you the whole operation that's going on in the yard? Because as you saw from the basement, they're firing all of the old bricks out the window, and then from there into the bin. Chris is getting our roof sealed up, and I am trying to figure out what we were doing about that fireplace in the kitchen. I'm still undecided. I was thinking just do the sofa, save the budget, don't spend the extra money on the wood stove if you don't have to. But the idea of the wood stove is haunting me. Changing my tune on a bunch of these ideas that I thought I had settled. I'm hoping that next week everybody will be out of the house, it'll be clean, and I can really spend some time in there making some final decisions.
9 to 5 was my dad's advice. Don't think twice, I want the luxury life. My beauty can lose it, I'll use it. I'll take what I want. Oh yeah. A whole lot of ticket, but not enough time. A whole lot of work, trophy wife like me. Oh. Slow traffic cause me stress. Show no panic, I'm just born in a dress. At 9 older, I'm older, I'm done. I'll do what I want.
I'm just up on the roof now. I'm harnessed in. I just finished bringing everything I need up because that's where the old chimney was, and we're gonna pull that board up that was just on there temporarily last night. I finished all the framing inside earlier, so now I can pop in a piece of sheeting and patch the shingles. Get all that done today because I think we're supposed to get rain or snow on Monday.
Trying to fit in. Counted the days until I meet my future husband. I try to be kind to myself. I said, girl, you got this. A whole lot of ticket, not enough time. A whole lot of sweat, trophy wife. The clock keeps ticking, still running out of time.
Talk about the mudroom.
We didn't talk about the mudroom.
The thought is to drop this floor in line with the back entry.
Okay.
So you'd have an entry there into a mudroom.
Yeah, let's have a look downstairs. Please put some hangers on
Yeah.
these, like a common sense thing.
Yeah.
And strip footing, make this a bearing wall. So double top plate, and your new joist will go from here to there. And bolt a ledger to the foundation.
Okay. This wall too, with hangers.
Oh, I'll do like end joist, double joist. Do pressure treated, please.
Yeah.
So it's touching concrete. And just blocking. I'll draw this. I'll tell you all the sizes.
I was gonna say, you'll tell me all the sizes,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I will.
This post and then that other post, so we're not touching those.
Somebody already touched something.
So there is,
Yeah, that's a bearing wall.
yeah. So
Yeah, as long as you're not touching that bearing wall, and as you said, that stays and that still stays, you can do the rest, it's no problem.
I'm gonna say, can I hanger that
Yeah.
and pull the wall back to like
Wherever
here?
you need to. Yeah, put there like a double, let's say,
Okay.
and hanger everything.
Okay.
That's no problem.
This is going really well.
Do you need anything for the window?
So this is gonna get bigger, but it's not gonna get wider.
Okay.
So it's 4 feet wide now.
Yeah, then so we just lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should be okay, unless the city asks for something. Sometimes they do.
Is there anything with this hole?
So we took out the chimney.
Good call. Very good.
So obviously I have to fill this in.
It would be best when you, I know it's more work, take this down, sister
run.
this joist, full length and brand new joist. Because this is such a Mickey Mouse way framed. So we do it right, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then upstairs, that's pulling back.
Yeah, you can order the trusses based on these plans because it's gonna take them a while to make them. So order them ASAP.
Based on your plans?
You don't need mine for those.
No.
Because all I'm gonna say is engineer trusses.
We're adding some doors and windows upstairs.
I see
yeah.
that here. I see all the proposed. I'll mention
Yeah.
all that.
And you'll have the
Yeah, I'll tell you what to do.
you'll have the as-built,
Yeah,
okay? Because obviously the headers and stuff on those.
yeah, I'll compare them.
So email you the as-built and the proposed.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, walking, working. Have a great weekend.
Thank you so much. That's a huge relief.
Yeah. Thomas is great.
He is great. Wow, he's very efficient. I'm so relieved because I was definitely starting to worry that this was load bearing and we weren't going to be able to push it back. And I just hate this overhang. But how good does the living room look without a fireplace? And we can hear ourselves think for the first time this week, which is amazing. So are you happy with your fireplace gone?
Yeah, the living room and the basement is...
The basement looks so much bigger.
Yeah, there's so much more space. Roof patch is done. Shingles aren't the best match, but the old ones are kind of dirty and worn, so hopefully over time those ones will match a bit better. I'm gonna kind of make my way down off the roof, and I've got all these 2x4s that we screwed in just to make things a little safer when we're carrying things up and down. I'll unscrew those, and then I've got this roof repair, so I'll just fill all the screw holes and seal everything up as I make my way down.
Since it's the end of the week, we wanted to give you an update on the masks that we were given. It was a super dusty site this week, and these masks couldn't have arrived at a better time. Basecamp Masks was super great. They actually sent us 2 different models of the mask. The first that Chris has been wearing is the Pro mask, and this one has 2 straps that go around your head, and they just hold the mask a little bit snugger if you're working a lot. The other mask that they sent is just with a single strap. I love that it has the little ear spot. It is also super comfy. One thing that I love about these masks is that after this very dusty week, they got super dirty with all of the dust. The filter is removable. We can just pop them off, give the entire mask a wash, and they actually come with extra dust masks, which I am sure will come in super handy in the next couple of weeks. Chris wants to tell you guys what he loves about the mask, but he's got a super sore throat, so you'll have to bear with him and his scratchy voice.
I've been wearing this for 2 days straight. The wide straps make it really comfortable to wear all day long. I'm never clean shaven, and this mask doesn't irritate me. And it also doesn't fog up my safety glasses,
which he tells me is a huge perk. So if you are interested in getting a really great Basecamp mask for yourself, just like our whole demo crew now wants, we have a 10% discount code for you right here. And here's the QR code. You can head right on over to their website and check them out, because 5 gold stars from Chris. They're great.
Really like them, really impressed.
Now we got to figure out what we have to do next week. We're ready for Ruffins, I think.
What?
Are we not ready for Ruffins?
Hell no.
Oh, no. Okay, Chris and I gotta have a little chat. It's crazy, hey? 2 weeks. What a massive change.
Next week, continue demo. I have to take down all the exterior walls in the basement, take out this framing around the bathroom. We can take out the old dryer vent.
Oh, and can you take out the walls, the extra bedroom walls upstairs?
Maybe.
My contractor is not giving me a lot of confidence this week, guys. In all fairness, you are very sick this week. So if you're this sick still next week.
Yeah, we can pull this back.
That was good news.
Yeah, we've got all these exterior walls. We have to take down the steel. This is all the insulation. Figure out where we can store the insulation.
Demo still next week. So then framing the week after that. Like, when do you think Ruffins are going to start?
Well, all the framing has to be done before rough ends.
So if you're new to construction, what we mean when we say rough-ins is the plumbers and the electricians are sort of the next batch of trades to come in.
Don't forget HVAC.
And apparently don't forget HVAC, which is heating and ventilation.
And bring in the electricians last, because it's easier to run wires around everything than to bend plumbing and HVAC around stuff.
So that was some years of experience talking. That is a really solid tip. All of this stuff that you see and all of this plumbing that's buried inside the walls, that is what we call rough-ins, and that is the next step after you finish demo.
Yeah.
And after you do framing. And you're very sick. We better let you go. And I just popped into the house to add a few extra videos to this video that you're watching right now that I am currently editing. We had to leave Chris at home because, as you saw, he is so sick and we're trying to get him to rest. But while I was editing, I realized we never told you how much money we spent this week. And it really wasn't bad. Chris spent about $270 at Home Depot just getting the shingles that he needed and lumber and things like that for the roof patch that he did, and the missing fireplace that we are so happy is gone was $2,900 to get Troy Demolition to remove. So I promise as soon as I get some time, I'm going to start putting a running tally on our blog of how much we spend weekly so that you guys all have an idea of what a renovation like this costs. And if you're still around and you're watching this video, you might want to subscribe because we have, obviously, so much more work to do on this house. We'd love to have you on the adventure with us. And as always, thanks so much for watching.